Hi everyone. I don't know if you remember the other day I uploaded a video just showing how I edged these, and I said that don't worry about the back because I was going to do something with the back. Well, with the back I'm going to use washi tape or washi tape. Washi, tomato, tomato. And you can get lots of different designs of washi tape. You can get just simple thin-ish sheets like this, really thick ones like this. You can get washi tape that's got little individual pull off things. And what washi tape is I believe it's a rice paper, and it is usable in resin. You don't need to seal it or put anything on it to make it usable in resin. And it's also good for collages because it's re-stickable. So a lot of people use it in their scrapbooking and things like that. I'm just trying to peel a piece off, but that's not going to come. So let me just show you. It just cuts like a normal paper, and the back is usually not got any design on it or anything, and it's sticky enough to stick like so, but it's not sticky enough that you can't take it off and stick it somewhere else. And I like using it in resin because I think it adds really lovely effects to resin. And I sell washi tape in the group, and you check out my album, you'll see lots of different options, or message me and I can show you them. I'm going to be using this one. I love this type. This is a gorgeous washi tape that's got these beautiful women in it, and women and men. I'm not going to be using the whole length of the woman, obviously, because I don't have that much shape on there, but I'm going to use that much of it roughly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that there, and then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to decide where to cut. And the reason I did this first was because I knew I wanted something like this, so I don't mind if this doesn't cover the whole thing. I don't mind if this is showing on the edges. I'm going to cut there, I think, so I will just get my pen and mark that out. Like so. And then using my curved scissors, I'm going to cut my shape so that I don't see the pink, because obviously the pink is the outside edge and I want it to be on the inside edge. And as I said, I don't mind if some of it isn't on show. There we go. I'll just tidy up this corner bit here. Because there was some pink there. Oh, that's stuck to me. Shall we see if I've done a decent enough job? Not quite, is it? I kind of want it there. So I need to trim up here a little bit more. And then just trim this bit here. What do we reckon? I think I'm fairly happy with that, you know. That's going to look gorgeous as an earring or a necklace. I'm quite quite decided yet. And I've got two, it would make sense to make them earrings. What you can do with this, oh, don't worry, that's not finished. I'll come back to that in a minute. What you can do with this is, because you might want to find a piece of this that's similar, like this one, you can actually cut here and then cut the bit that you want. And then you can put this back because it's re-stickable, she says. I'm making a real mess of that. There we go. Okay, I'll tidy that up later, but you get the gist. So you don't have to sort of only use the next piece. You can move on, cut it, put it back, and then keep that bit to hand for this one when we're ready. So then what I'll do is I will give that a top coat of UV resin, and I'll cut this one out as well, and then I'll show you the finished product when it's done. I'm back and they're all set, lovely and set. What I did off screen was I thought that the washi tape needed to blend in a little bit more with the background, so I used my copper pen and I just simply did a couple of brush strokes there and around the edges just to merge it in a little bit. You know, I didn't do it with any real thought or design in mind. I just put a couple of little brush strokes there just to get it to merge and then top coat it. So I've decided I'm going to turn these into necklaces because I just think they're a tiny little bit too big for earrings. So the necklaces they're going to be. So I've got my little pot of attachments, and I've just separated this one out, do it a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna pop that in there and that in there, and then using my pliers I'm gonna squeeze it shut, being really careful not to accidentally scratch the surface. So I'm just going to squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it until it's just not going to go anywhere else. And then that is that necklace done. And for this one, I might go with a little kind of claw effect. So again, just open that out nice and wide. Pop it in there, pop it in there. Is it in? It's not in the back now. Let's get that. Okay, and then using the pliers again, get it straight. Press. Keep pressing until you think that you've closed it up as much as possible. Do both sides. Press, 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 press. There you go. me just do this once more. And then most people have got chains at home that they'll use, so I tend to just add these black rope chains if they want to put a gold chain on it when they get home, whoever they are. Assuming they sell, then they can do. In the meantime, it's perfectly wearable like that, and I quite like the rope chains. Oh, doesn't want to go in. There we go. So I'll take some pictures of those in a better light and put them on the end of this video so that you can see it in a better light. But that is 2 necklaces made from washi tape.